Hello everyone, Tomasz here from Frames. I have just listened to another episode of Lenswork podcast by Brooks Jensen. If you don't know it, I really recommend spending some time with it. It's one of the most insightful, thoughtful voices in today's photography world. The episode I listened to today was titled Wishing for More. And Brooks was talking about something very familiar to all of us, this constant desire for more and for better. More skill, better photographs, sharper images, better cameras, better software. Always improving, always upgrading. And when I heard that, I stopped for a moment, because when I think about my own photography and especially about those moments when I felt the most fulfilled, those were never the moments when I was chasing better. Actually, it was the opposite. The times when I felt most satisfied with my own photography were the times when I stopped thinking about better cameras, better resolution, better lenses, better processing. Not in technical terms at all. If anything, my best periods came when I stepped away from that mindset completely. And I feel like I'm in one of those moments right now, beginning of 2026. I feel genuinely good about my photography, about how I shoot, about why I shoot. And what's interesting is that this good feeling comes together with kind of a stepping back. I am shooting with a camera that's maybe 11 years old. Very modest megapixel count. I don't care much about sharpness. I don't care about technical perfection. I actually embrace imperfection, blur, uncertainty, things not lining up perfectly. Because I have found this connection, at least in my kind of photography, between what I want to express and the fact that the final image doesn't need to be technically perfect. On the contrary, life isn't perfect. Days aren't perfectly organized. Moments aren't sharp and clean and well lit. They are messy. They are human. And I want my photographs to reflect that. I don't feel pressure anymore that the next image has to be better. Because what does better even mean? For me, better means something very simple. When I look at an image after taking it, I can say, yes, this image reflects how I felt at that moment. If I felt light, upbeat, happy, the image might feel more open, more energetic. If I felt melancholic, lost, sad, maybe uncertain of certain things, the image probably will be more blurred, imperfect, unsettled. And that's not a flaw, that's honesty. Of course, this is completely subjective, but right now I feel happy and fulfilled with my photography. And these phases don't happen very often, but I have noticed that each time they come back, they last a little longer. Maybe because over time we learn what kind of photography is closest to us. And when we stay with that kind of photography, really stay with it, the satisfaction grows. I am not frustrated that I don't have a 150 megapixel camera. I don't miss the most expensive lenses because I know those things wouldn't make my photography better, not in the way that matters to me. And I am curious how this works for you. When do you feel most satisfied with your photography? Are you feeling that way right now? And if not, what do you think is missing? Let me know, and I will talk to you next time.